What is up, Bizarros, and welcome to this month's blind ranking. In this segment, I find these lists, I make them up, and then present them to these two numbskulls and see where they rank. This month, we're ranking the top 12 scariest paranormal entities.
I'm very excited for this.
This is really cool.
I'm trying to learn from previous blind rankings we've done. Which reminder, blind ranking, we get told an entity, we have no idea what's coming next. We get one swap per game, but we cannot change 1 or 12. Those are locked in. I need to start owning them earlier.
What do you mean?
I need to start putting the 1 and the 12s in earlier.
I don't know.
You never know what's coming later, though.
So
That's true.
The way this is framed, 1 would be what we would consider the scariest, and 12 would be the least scary.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. I believe we started with Charlie first the last
think
time.
so, yes.
This month, we're going to start with Tyler.
It's gonna be a fit graphic, y'all. You get your
Very
binoculars out.
All right, Tyler. Number 1 is the Mothman.
Oh.
How scary is the Mothman? I need to put myself in the mindset.
Like if you saw it coming for
Yeah,
you.
because it's right now it's a well lit room.
It
Hanging
called
with my
you.
dudes. I think Mothman is incredibly intriguing.
Yeah.
I don't particularly find him terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with and I'm gonna leave it in the open area so I can always move this later if the next 11 things are like Teletubbies. Let's go with number 10.
That's low. That's lower than I thought you'd put it. Charlie, where are you sticking the Mothman?
It's not that I don't like moths. I think moths are very
It's
nice.
not about liking.
Let me finish my
That's
thought. Fluttery things bother me. So
Like
if something
butterflies?
flutters on me, yeah. It's not gonna light them or anything. It's just I get startled easily. I feel like Mothman is just the biggest version of that. And also, if he looks you in the eyes, he can sunburn your eyeballs. I'm gonna go with 6.
I feel like you just made him sound terrified. I'm also not someone who's afraid of moths because we know someone who's terrified of moths.
Yeah.
I'm not. So
All right, Charlie.
Yes.
Next one is a shapeshifter.
Oh, okay, like shapeshifter from supernatural shapeshifter or
No, like a real one.
the real ones, Charlie.
Well, you just talked about that in one of the Patreon segments, like the idea of a shapeshifter infiltrating a group of people. It's terrifying. I'm gonna go number 3. It's a really scary concept to me to not be able to trust the people around you.
Charlie, this is. Do you want to tell people the secret on our recording schedule?
Sure.
So this is the same day that we recorded our last blind ranking.
Oh, that's why we're wearing the same shirt.
But what I'm saying is you and I are still on a very similar wavelength. I'm going number 3 with the shapeshifter.
Yeah.
It's like the paranormal whodunit.
Yeah.
Goatman is what we're referring to. Not like Goatman's Bridge or anything, but the creepypasta Goatman. But
I don't know that one.
It's
It's
scary
a
stuff.
shapeshifter.
But yeah, if you don't know who's real or not, it's kind of like mimicry, like mimic monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you got 2 friends and you don't know which one's the real person, or the scene The Faculty where they're doing the drugs. Who's who?
Oh, that's
love that
that's a good
stuff.
movie.
So, but it's terrifying.
All right, Tyler. Next one is the Hat Man.
This is tough because I've never experienced a Hat Man. I feel like if I was someone, based on what I've read, if I was someone that saw him, I probably would say 2. But
Well, if you have experienced any of these, I have a feeling that you should probably be doing episodes on them, of your personal experience.
Yeah, I get that.
are you trying to get people to submit their stories?
Of course, I love listener submissions.
Shadow figures in general are scary. This is like a boss battle.
Yeah.
Shadow figure.
I do like the memes that come from it, though.
I'll put him at 6, right in the middle, and very likely to move if necessary.
Yeah.
Charlie, where are you putting Hat Man?
Well, the experiences range from downright terrifying to he was there. So I guess I'm gonna go middle-ish. I'm gonna go 5.
I thought you were gonna do 6. Oh, you can't do 6.
Can't do 6.
Can't do 6. That's okay. That's okay. We're along the same train of thought here.
That's true.
I like that. You do 226 episodes with someone. You start thinking the same.
yeah.
Start knowing each other's dreams,
Hey,
hopes. Alrighty.
I'm purposefully not leaving one open to the end in case he does fairies. By the way, at the end, I'm not locking myself in at one as fairies.
All right. This should be familiar. Charlie,
yeah.
zombie.
Like if I ran across like one zombie or a group of zombies.
Just zombie.
The concept of zombie.
So part of me is like an idiot and it's like that'd be super fun if like I got some guns and like was fought zombies, but I know I'd die in like a week. But there is that part of me I can't get rid of it that would not relish the idea of a zombie apocalypse, but there could be some fun to be had. So I'm gonna put it a little bit lower. I'm gonna put number 9.
All right. Tyler, where are you going with zombies?
All right, Charlie. This is where our train of thought ends. Because think about it. It's like an advantage of being a human is that when it comes to the food chain, while yes, a lion or a bear will attack us, for the most part, we're near the top.
Yeah.
But when you start entering zombies in here, it's like we are now like food source, right? And
That's
is just
true, yeah.
inherently like caveman instincts terrifying. So I'm battling between 4 and 5. I'm leaving 1 and 2 open to something that might be a little more evil or, you know.
Can I just say I truly do not believe that there's any way a zombie apocalypse could happen. Like even if like there was like a virus, even if there was like some kind of weird thing where people come back from the dead, I do not think it could happen. I feel like people would mobilize in such a way that it would be wiped out.
What about like just normal humans turning into like a rage virus, want to rip and eat your face off?
I think they would be put down.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That didn't help me. I'm gonna put it a touch above Hat Man. I'm gonna put it at number 5.
A tip of the hat to zombies.
I'm leaving this. There's so much. I'll admit it. When we did blind ranking last month for zombies, there really wasn't much I wanted to flip. I feel like there's gonna be one in here where I'm gonna be like, yes, these two are getting flipped.
I will say with the zombies about it not being closer, I think we are pretty close because you have deer that have chronic wasting disease.
Yeah.
And if that ever makes a jump to humans, could be real interesting. Tyler, our next one is a succubus, which is a demon that tries to lure you with erotic gifts.
I'm a married man, Ben.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate her efforts. Now, what's happening here is demon, and demon is scary.
Yeah.
Anything demonic is we're not just talking like reanimated corpse that want to eat you.
Right.
You know, Mothman's a cryptid. Just, you know, this is evil intentions here. I don't want to play with anything demonic. My brain is telling me between 7, 8, 9, but just based on the way that I truly feel about evil versus like bad, I'll throw it at 4 for right now.
Charlie, where are you putting this?
She's like, you want to watch the Browns game? I'll make taco dip. I'm like, God
Whoa.
damn. Start sweating here a little bit.
The thing about Succubus is like it's kind of funny. Like, ha ha ha, she's a hot demon who wants
That's
have
so
sex with
funny.
you.
That's so funny.
But like it could be a funny thing.
That's what she says to your jokes. That's so funny.
I know she does because I'm hysterical. But if you really think about it, and it comes back to, I mentioned before, that movie VHS.
Yeah.
The scene with the succubus.
Yes, and her face
It
splits.
terrifies me.
Yeah.
And it terrifies me because when I was younger, that absolutely could have been me. I would have been totally lured in.
I thought you were going to say that happened. I was there,
No,
man.
it did not
I
happen.
could smell that hotel room
Thankfully.
floor.
Thankfully, it didn't happen to me. But because of that, and that kind of reality of what it could be, I'm going to put it high. I'm going to put it number 2.
I respect that.
I think it's one of those things like
I'm also married.
I added that. I think it's one of those things that like South Park did it real early on.
Oh, with Chef?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too.
And so it makes it kind of a joke, but like
Yeah.
I didn't realize the opposite of a succubus was an
Incubus.
incubus. You know, and like I love that band and I was like, oh, and then like once I saw that and like did some, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that's what that was.
Did you realize when the episode came out?
No, it wasn't until like years after that when I like
Okay.
got into like, it was actually supernatural because I got into it like I was trying to write a book at the time.
Okay.
So I was like researching like the King of Hell and came across Succubus. I was like, oh, South Park. Then I was like, Incubus. Oh,
I'm doing exactly what I didn't want to do, where I'm leaving 1, 2, 11, 12
That's
wide
what
open.
it's what you do, buddy. It's what is your style.
your pattern. All right, Charlie, since we're on you, we're going to go with the Men in Black.
Now, how arrogant would it be for me to think that they're not that scary because I feel like I could take them?
Okay, I know you're going to the gym now, bro, but come on. These guys might not even be humans themselves.
No, they might not be. But also, like, some of the stories I've heard about them, like, they seem pretty fragile. So I'm gonna go with number 10. It'd be pretty interesting to see them too.
I don't know. I feel like it's not even their presence. It's like what it means. Men in Black carries weight to it more so than just the entities themselves. Like if a man in black or men in black come to your door, it's like it's just the beginning. It's like it means that there's other stuff happening, and then your brain starts churning, and you're like, what does this mean? What is happening?
They come to your door, you're like, Tulpa says what? And they're like, oh.
I wouldn't say Tulp, but I mean, I don't think they're worthy of 1 or 2, but I'll give it an 8. Unless it's Will Smith, he's gonna smack the shit out of me.
Then it's number 1.
And then
right?
it'll make you forget.
Yeah, every day he comes and smacks me. Like, what's wrong with your face, Tyler? I don't know.
I just really hate
Must be
looking at Will
sleeping.
Smith now.
I'm sleeping funny.
It's all red on this one side.
He's gonna flashy thingy you.
Tyler, for you, we're going with Poltergeist.
I'm comparing it now to Hat Man.
And yeah,
Yeah, like ghostly presence. I mean, they're more violent.
yeah. They typically throw things. They can start fires, make things appear, disappear. Oh, what if we bring it back to an episode? Remember Pete the Poltergeist?
Yeah.
What if every day for 3 years we come to this studio and there's a poltergeist activity and then it just vanishes?
Well, that's less scary than Hat Man.
There's our answer, I think.
Yeah, but what if it's like, I don't want things thrown at me. Like, what if our empty water jug that's been empty for the last 12 months gets thrown in my face?
I mean,
Yeah, I'll put it 7. I'll put it 7. I don't think that's true. I don't think I'm being true there, but I'll put it at 7. We'll see. We'll see what flippity flops.
seems pretty primed to be flipped around.
Where are you going with Poltergeist?
Char's like, fuck it, number 1.
No, I'm not a 13-year-old girl. And typically poltergeists affect adolescent gals. I'm gonna go with number 11.
All right, Charlie.
What?
I'm just gonna be stuck with 1, 2, 11, 12. I already.
You are.
It's just whatever this has been. Just write in at 9.
Going with the Hide Behind.
Oh, okay. Now we talking. Now we're
Oh,
talking.
this is mine.
Yep.
I don't like that. I'm gonna go number 8.
What?
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 Oh, I don't like that. Number 12.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying it's definitely a position to flip. Oh wait, no. Higher is scarier, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got mixed up. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, I'm gonna go number 4 for sure.
So, have you been doing this list the whole time?
No, I haven't. I really just had a brain.
Okay, brain fart.
Yeah.
Number 2. If
Yeah.
you're attacking me, creeping behind me in the woods, bad juju could happen. I do not like
You
that.
could have locked it in number 1.
I could have,
You
but
could have.
I could have.
All right. Next one, Tyler. A doppelganger.
Oh, 1. Well, no. Well, I've discovered through the podcast that doppelgangers are one of the entities that I find the most fascinating. Like, I love a good doppelganger story, but it's just someone that looks like you or like someone else.
That's strange
The scariest version of this would be Shapeshifter, which I already placed at 3.
Do you think it's the same thing?
No, I think the scariest version of doppelganger is Shapeshifter.
So, do you think
Doppelganger could just be me. Like, he could be as confused as I am on why. That's not really scary. It's more like, this is weird. Let's go talk to our parents.
Or even,
I'm going to do 11.
11.
Yeah, it's just someone that looks like someone, you know what I mean? Me and Jason Bateman, you know? doppelgangers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay.
You and Kevin James. You know?
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm more scared of doppelgangers. I think if I had the space, I'd put it somewhere higher, but I'm going to put number 7.
They're pretty scary.
Yes, yeah.
But, I mean, you know, they're all scary in their own way.
I guess. Except for the Men in Black.
Apparently, Poltergeist Charlie's not afraid of things flying around the room. I know if something flew across the room right now, you go,
I just don't think they'd affect me. Like, I'm not, like...
if it threw that vase hard enough, it'd affect you.
No, yeah, if, like, they were here, but I don't foresee myself being their target.
I don't think it's only 13-year-old girls.
No, it's not. It's just mostly.
What do we got next, Ben?
All right, Charlie. Up next is the slit mouth woman,
Oh,
a modern day
no.
yokai. She was given the Joker treatment by her samurai husband.
Bro, that would be number 1. Is it Kasuchiano?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Is that the name?
yeah.
I don't know how to say the name.
I think it's Kasuchiano.
If a woman crosses the street late at night, it's not because she's into you. It's because she wants to kill you.
All right, Tyler, where are you?
100% number 1. 100%. Bad juju, evil, scary, creep around late at night.
Yeah.
She has that mask on. You
the
think
scissors?
you think she's just a little still concerned about COVID,
Oh.
and then she pulls it down.
Done.
She wants to know. You want to know how she got them scars? No matter, yeah. Like if the next two are just terrifying, I'll find a way to maneuver this
All
list. But
Next one is a wraith, a ghostly apparition that is a sign of impending death.
here's where we have to think, Charlie.
Yeah.
Is this because we're basically in the same boat? 8 and 12, 9 and 12.
Yeah.
Do we think Wraith is going to be more or less scary than the next thing that Ben says?
I think it's probably more scary.
You think so? There's two ways that he can kind of punk us here. He could assume that we're going to leave a high one and it can be like fairies. Or
Yeah.
he could assume we're going to leave a low one or like a scarier one or a not scary one, and maybe it's
I don't think
Penelope.
he foresaw how we were going to put these.
what about Penelope?
Or like even like a white crawler.
Tail crawler?
I mean,
I mean, the last thing could be the squonk,
yeah.
The noble squonk.
the noble.
Could be like the Bunnyman Bridge or the Goat Man or
It
something.
could be something terrifying
Yeah.
that we put at 12 and we're just going to look like hard asses.
But the Wraith sounds pretty scary.
12. If 9's dumb, this next one, I'll just flip it with doppelganger.
I am going to go with you. I'm going to go 12.
I was hoping we'd have a little.
Well,
No. I like that we're on the same train of thought.
most of everything else is not the same. So,
We're going to live and die like everyone else.
All right, Charlie.
yeah.
The last one is Penelope,
I thought it might
a
be
cryptid
Penelope.
from the Sierra Nevada mountain, very tall with pale skin, long back hair,
Well-
and sharp claws.
Say long back hair.
Long
hair.
back hair. That's what I got.
Sea turtle.
I'm just glad that a Jack Sparrow reference.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. I'm glad we put Wraith at 12.
Yeah, me too. Ugh, she should be higher.
Well, we have that opportunity.
There's so many things that need
All
to
right,
get
so
moved
Penelope
around.
at 9. You get the first dibs at a little rotation here.
Okay. All right. I think I want to switch number 5 with number 8. So Hatman with Penelope.
You'd put Penelope under a succubus?
Yes. Same reason as before. That movie really got me, dude.
What was the name of the movie?
VHS.
Tyler, what are you switching?
I'm going to put Penelope at number 5. Put Zombie at 9, Penelope at 5. I can live with that list.
Yeah.
I can live with that list. Not a bad list. Okay, here are my blind rankings. Number 1, the slit mouth woman. Number 2, the hide behind. Number 3, shapeshifter. Number 4, succubus. Number 5, Penelope, the Sierra Nevada monster. Number 6, the Hatman. Number 7, poltergeist. Number 8, Men in Black. Number 9, zombies. Number 10, Mothman. Number 11, doppelgangers. And number 12, the Wraith.
Man, you're right. That is a big graphic.
I think it's going to be tiny font. I think this is my second favorite list that I've done.
What was your first?
Our first one.
Oh, okay.
because it ended with Antonio Villas-Boas, and I was so pleased.
So my list is the Slipmouth Woman. Totally agree. I like my list a lot, actually, except for maybe Wraith. But Slipmouth Woman. Number 2 is Succubus. Number 3 is Shapeshifter. Number 4 is the Hide Behind. Number 5 is Penelope. Number 6 is the Mothman. Number 7 is the Doppelganger. Number 8 is the Hat Man. Number 9 is Zombies. Cranberries, thank you very much. Number 10 is Men in Black, Poltergeist, and Wraith.
Thank you guys for playing. I hope you guys had fun. And stay tuned for next month's blind rankings.
Thanks, Ben.